Is HMB worth it?
HMB. You guys remember that supplement got all crazy? And hydroxymethylbutyrate, you could call it, right? That's what HMB stands for. It's a metabolite, an active metabolite of leucine, the amino acid that is really closely tied to the anabolic effects of protein. So the more leucine protein has, the more anabolic it has. Now, I will say this: if your protein intake's high, it doesn't matter as much. It's if your protein intake is below that, what studies will show to be the upper limit of where you'll get benefit from high protein. Now, I remember when HMB first came out, it was EAS that was really pushing it. EAS at the time also sold creatine. Now, creatine is it's the best natural supplement, just hands down, that you can find. It's good for you, it works, it builds muscle, improves recovery, it's got heart health benefits and cognitive benefits, and it's just a great supplement all the way around. And EAS tried to kind of follow on the heels of creatine with HMB. And I remember reading an article, and this will I think it'll haunt Bill Phillips till forever. Literally, the article said creatine is like D-ball and HMB is like Deca. Like, he was trying to say you'll get explosive gains with creatine and you'll get slow and consistent gains with HMB. And by the way, studies show HMB to be great for preventing muscle breakdown. In certain populations, it helps with muscle building and strength. So there are studies to show and support it. In fact, those Ensure drinks that they give to old people or whatever? Yeah. They now will have HMB in them to help with old people to prevent muscle loss. Now, I've tried HMB at least 100 times because of the studies. And I've taken monster doses of it to make it work or whatever. The value with HMB might be the similar value you'd find with branched amino acids, which is, if your protein is low, then you may get some benefit from taking HMB. Let's say you're vegan and you're not hitting your 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight because it's harder to do with plant sources. HMB might be beneficial to you. One time I saw some benefit. I was taking, I don't remember the dose. It was like 3 grams 3 times a day, which is way higher than you're supposed to. So I'm not advocating for this. I do like to experiment on myself with supplements. And it was during a period where I was cutting really aggressively and my protein intake even wasn't high enough because my calories were so low. And then I felt like I got a little bit of a benefit. So it's one of those supplements that I just say, look, here's the deal. If your protein intake's low and you want to take amino acids to help preserve your muscle, what the HMB is going to do. They're high in leucine, right? One of the branched amino acids is leucine. Typically, a good branched amino acid supplement will have like a 2-1-1 ratio. So, the highest amino acid is leucine, then isoleucine and valine. So 2-1-1. Or your better option is increase your protein intake. Take a protein powder, which gives you all the amino acids and has all the benefits of preserving muscle.